volunteer, such as yourself, who's working directly under a teacher, they're being assigned to work with a particular student or students, what do you think is most helpful to understand about working with a teacher in terms of as a volunteer, as that person in the classroom? Are there other things that you would want to mention?
One thing that comes to mind, because I had an assistant once who would do that, if the teacher makes a mistake, first of all, he or she probably realizes it fairly quickly, and not to point it out in front of the class. And you could ask them about it afterwards if they didn't say later, oh gosh, guys, I just realized I did, if they didn't find it themselves or something, but not to point out, in front of the class that, hey, wait a minute, you wrote this on the board and that's not right, kind of thing. I've had that happen. It's not fun. So, and I don't know. I mean, I think just to, respect what this teacher is doing, understand that a teacher has a million things going on in their head at the same time, because not only are they trying to explain, how to solve quadratic equations, but they're watching Fred over there who's doing something, and there's a lot going on. So just to be understanding of that and supportive, to be careful not to be a distraction if you're sitting at the table with students or something while the teacher is doing it, not to open up a can of Coca-Cola or something instead. These are things that I've experienced, to try to be focused on the teacher to model the behavior that a good student would have, not only with your body, but also maybe you're taking some notes, you're doing whatever it is the teacher is asking the students to do, and just to model the appropriate student behaviors.
Excellent. Yeah, we talk a lot in our orientation about being a positive adult role model. And I think doing things that demonstrate being organized and taking notes even, I think that sounds great, because I do really think that enforces I'm here to be that positive presence, and I'm also showing you the behaviors that will help you be successful in the classroom and not getting in the way of the teacher. I think that understanding that the relationship is you're not necessarily that person's like buddy, you're really in that supportive role. And so what can you do to be supportive versus, correcting somebody when they're wrong or making a big disturbance in the classroom and that sort of thing.
Yes.
That's really useful.
You want the student to think that you and the teacher are a team working together to help you succeed.
Excellent. Yes. So being a team, that's great.